So today I want to talk about how I rented out my home where I needed everything done. And I mean everything, right? So I was financially struggling as far as trying to fix 2 properties all out of pocket. Mind you, I do credit, right? But my credit fell off, and once Instagram deleted my page and I lost $30,000 a month, because that's what I was generating from my page, from my leads and my clients and stuff like that. I went from 30,000 to 5,000 to 2,000 to almost nothing, right? And my priorities wasn't together during that time. I was traveling, I was in Louis Vuitton, you know what I mean? I just was doing things that I really shouldn't have been doing. I was moving like I was rich, like I made it. Like I kind of made it financially, but I wasn't putting that money into something that could build me a sustainable life, because I had to work for that money, and it was all internet money, so it wasn't no real money like real estate, something that nobody could take from me as long as I'm paying taxes on it, right? So I rented out my home to I'm renting out the bedroom, so I had 4 different individuals inside of my home, right? And now I'm generating 800 from the front room, 700 from the middle room, 700 from the back room. So that gives me 2,200, and I'm renting a downstairs room because I framed up the living room and part of the dining room and made that a private bathroom and a private bedroom. So I'm charging 900 for the downstairs. So all in all, I'm around 3,100 a month, right? So I rented out the space, and I was transparent with everybody, saying what I need to get done, what will be done after the rent comes in, because that's where all my income was coming from. So I every month I put back into the property, which is amazing, because when I lost my business and my page got deleted, that is when I locked in with a plumber, and he taught me plumbing. He taught me how to run PEX, pipe, just everything plumbing really. And then along with that, I learned how to do carpentry. So I ran into a carpenter that was with him, and he taught me electric, how to run 12 2-wire, 14 2-wire recessed lights, outlets, things of that nature. So I learned that, and then along with that, I learned everything else about a house, framing, things like that. So when I get this income, I don't have to more so pay anybody unless I feel like it, because I know the work myself, right? So the private bathroom situation, I'm gonna talk about, because my upstairs tenant, they get it. Like, they pay me every month, they understand what I'm doing. I just gotta, I had to paint, I did paint, so I just gotta lay down floors, and I gotta fix the back shed. But my downstairs people, I thought they was good people. There's 2 of them, right? And I don't know if they are, but when they moved in, they made me sign a lease, because I wasn't doing leases with my tenants. I was doing it like on some squatting stuff, right? Because I've been to squatters court. You don't really have to have a lease, but I just was trying to get them in there, because I really needed the income so I could sustain a life, you know what I mean? Because between fixing that property and that, with no money really, it was hard, you know what I mean? So fast track, that's why I rented it out, how I rented it out. So now they're giving me problems, saying that they shorted me last month. They're supposed to pay me 900, they only gave me 8. And they talking about the SSI, when they moved, their SSI benefits was lowered when they moved into a different address or something like that. So I basically let it slide that first month. But we had, I told them that I was gonna be installing the shower, the sink, and the toilet. I installed the sink and I installed the toilet. And I had to replace the windows, but I bought all the material and things like that. And I put the windows in, so I replaced the windows, because the windows, it was kind of boarded up, and the other window was old. So we replaced all that. And, I got the space done, put the floors down. I did everything that I had to do to make that place look immaculate, right? So now I told them to use the shower upstairs. So they have been using the shower upstairs, but they feel like they could short me, because the shower isn't done, but I did everything else. I mean, I ran electric, I ran, I installed the toilet, because they didn't have all that when they first moved in. All I could pay for was the material. I didn't ask for first, last, and security. If I would have, then all that would have been done. But I was only doing first month, right? So maybe I shot myself in the foot, maybe I didn't, but I know people need somewhere to live. I'm not a slumlord, it's just money was short, and that was kind of my only income. I was doing some caregiving for a little bit, but that got cut off. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, like, you know what I mean? I believe that they was good tenants. I don't know if they playing some type of game with me. And I just want to hop on here. My upstairs tenants, they've been good. They've been paying on time. You know what I mean? No issues, no complaints. I've been doing what I was supposed to do. As the rent came in, I was doing, this X, Y, Z, doing what I need to do. I even added Wi-Fi as an extra amenity, so they got Wi-Fi free. But my downstairs tenant people, they got DirecTV, and we know DirecTV not cheap. That's almost like $200. So if your SSI check was messed up, you choosing to pay DirecTV that's your choice. You need to pay me my full money. And I think that's why they doing that, because they got this DirecTV and that's expensive, but that's on them. Like, they gotta pay me my rent. I've been doing what I need to do. And when I rented the house to them, they seen what it looked like, the space, because they got an efficient space. That's what I built for them, an efficient space. I built that for them, and I don't know why. They texted me this morning saying, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous because the shower is not put up. I just needed assistance with the ball valve with the shower part. I mean, I could have did it. I know how to do that work. I just didn't do it. I chose not to, right? So, with that, so I just want to know, like, did I make a good move or a bad move by moving this tenant in? Because it seemed like even when I get done the shower, it's still going to be some type of excuse or a nuisance. So, should I turn down their money this month, or should I accept that $800 since the shower isn't finished? But they have a shower upstairs, so I don't understand what the complaint is. And they know all the financial burden is month to month. It's month to month as far as my property. You know what I mean? I'm profiting on, well, I pay the gas and electric. So if you minus 500 maybe a month, I don't know, something like that. And the rest of that is just help and material. But I kind of have all the material now. I just need to build up the shower. But I think it's amazing because I figured out all these ways on how can I generate money. I have 3 properties. None of them have money. They all need to be fixed. How can I generate some cash to get this thing started? And the solution was rent it out as is and fix it up as I go. If I get income in between, because the property, to be transparent, the property I'm living in need work, right? So I got my property up to par where it's livable, but I stopped that because I realized I was putting the money into the wrong place. I should have been putting it over here because this will bring me a return versus putting it where I'm physically laying my head at. So I did that, and it's been going well. It's just this downstairs tenant is they keep shorting me, and I just don't, I'm really not feeling it. So would you guys proceed with the eviction process? My process is a different process. I'm not going through court. They just gotta leave. I'm going there, goon squad, and like they gotta go. You know what I mean? Turn down the money on the first, or should I keep it going? Because I told them, like, I got mouths to feed, and I did this as is. And we even wrote up a whole lease. We did a whole lease. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be. No, I shouldn't be hearing. They the only ones with a lease. So the guy, he doesn't work. And the woman, she just get SSI. And she said they cut it short. All right, so we need to cut that direct TV short. That's how I feel. Because that's when I'll get my full rent. And the space is really nice. You know what I mean? It's really nice. House is quiet. All I need to do now is just lay down the floors in the hallways. I gotta lay down the floor in the back room, in the middle room, and I'm done. Done deal. You know what I mean? I bought everything I had to. Got a stove in there, refrigerator. Everything is done. Everything is done. So I just wanted to come on here and get y'all thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe. Have you ever been in a similar situation? Have you... You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's just talk, man. Maybe I can learn something. Y'all can learn something from me. But one thing I did learn is that if you do have a house and, you know, it's not 100% ready and you don't really have a cash flow, you can rent it out as it is. Just get some homeowners insurance. Get some homeowners, some rental. I got a rental occupied, no, a landlord occupied rental. So I basically say that I stay in the front room, but I might change it to just a full rental thing with the insurance. I also have my rental license to protect me, right? And I say, wait, I'm all over the place. Get that rental insurance because you don't want somebody to fall and say, oh, I'm suing you, right? The liability would take care of that from the rental insurance, and it kicks in the same day. And I pay like $170 a month for the rental insurance, so that's good to protect you. And it helps with just in case fire to rebuild your house and everything. The other thing, I had my rental license, so I had to do the lead inspection. I passed that. That's done. And I had to catch up with the tax this year, knock that out. So now my rental license is pending. It should be back within 3 weeks. So make sure when you do this, you're doing everything to the T to protect yourself. You don't just want to put people in there. But it worked for me. It works. This is a minor issue. I'm being shorted $100. It's not cool, but you know, it is what it is. I guess we'll see after the shower is put in. And I might accept their money this month, but I don't know. Do y'all think this will be an ongoing thing with this tenant? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And let's grow, man. Let's grow. Let's go. And my next video, I'll tell y'all how Instagram deactivated my page, how I was generating $30,000 a month to nothing. I mean, nothing. My whole business, everything, my ink was on Instagram. So now I'm kind of everywhere now, and I fell off, messed up my credit and everything just because I couldn't upkeep everything. And then I just stopped. I went in the slope. I can get things off fast within 3 weeks, but I just haven't sent it out yet. I'm kind of in a space where I'm getting my mind together and everything. I'm trying to secure these 3 houses so I could rent them all out, because that'll generate me almost $10K a month by me utilizing the strategy, renting the rooms out and not the full property. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe, and let's let's have a conversation, man. Do y'all think I should accept their money or I should deny them? All right, until the next one. It's your boy Lean, out.